Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Got my coffee in my Disney mug. I'm super excited. It's a beautiful sunny day here. My daughter, I just dropped her off. She's all dressed up in a really pretty dress. She's going to a place called Stage West here in Calgary today with her drama class. And they're going on the bus. They have a special bus to take them there, and they're going to be doing the dinner theater there, seeing the dinner theater, having dinner, all of that. So they all agreed as a class to dress up nice. So it was really nice to see her getting all dollied up this morning for school, and took her to school. And yeah, I can't wait to see how it goes. And her drama teacher told her that there will probably be a lot of older people at this matinee, like the dinner theater lunchtime series. And the next thing they're going to be doing in drama is dealing with like acting like old people. So the drama teacher told her to pay attention to the makeup and or how they look, because they're going to be playing with makeup to make them look older. And I just kind of chuckled to myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, these kids, right? They're like 17 and 18 and they're worried about makeup to make them look old, like old. It's just a different way of thinking. How are you all doing? Hello, everybody that's popping in. Let me know where you're joining me from. I always like to know where you are in the world. Hello, hello. Hi, Liz. Hi, Doral. Hi, Sarah from Cincinnati. Hello, Krista from Nova Scotia. See, I'm learning. I'm learning where you're from now. Hello, Joy. Hello, hello. Hi, Heather. Hi, Polly from North Carolina. Hello, Christine McKay from Winnipeg. Hi, Mary. Hi, Patricia. Hello, Donna. Good morning. Hello, Kathy. All right, so we're going to get started. I have another fun card to share with you. Oh, you like my sunshine? Yeah, I got my sunshine shirt on to match the sunshine outside, and I'm going to get my steps in today for sure. I have a goal of 10,000 steps a day, and I've been coming a bit short last little while, so it's time I get out for a walk. But today is a very important day in the Stampin' Up! World, a very special day in the Stampin' Up! World. At noon today on our demonstrator planning place, which is a Facebook group just for demonstrators. So if you're on the fence about being a demonstrator, you should sign up, because you're going to get a chance to see the new in colors, the new catalog early. We're going to be able to order on April 4th, a whole month early, you guys, so it's not too late to join. Get that amazing deal on a starter kit, and then you're going to get to order all of the new stuff. The new annual catalog gets revealed today at 1 p.m. Calgary time, Mountain Time. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see the new catalog. I can't wait to see the new colors. I can't just wait to see what's going away, what's retired, what I have to pull off my wall and replace with new stuff, right? Because some people think it's a very sad time of year. I actually think it's an exciting time of year because we're getting new things, right? New things to replace the old things. And well, they're not old yet, but I can't wait to see what's retiring, what's coming. And so that's happening at 1 o'clock today. So 12 o'clock, Sarah is releasing the new colors, talking about the color refresh at 12 o'clock Mountain Time on the Demonstrator Planning Place Facebook page. I know you guys all can't watch that unless you're a demonstrator, but I just want to let you know what's happening. 1 o'clock on our demonstrator website, we're going to be able to see the PDF of the new catalog. And then tonight at 6 o'clock, I am doing a live Zoom with my team so that we can ooh and ah over the catalog. I'm going to give them a few hours to digest it, take a look at it, get excited about it, and then I want their opinion, right? So I can't wait to meet with my team tonight on Zoom at 6 o'clock. So join my team. You get your demonstrator ID. I'll get the email that you've joined, and then you can be a part of all of this excitement. Okay, so we're going to play with Sentimental Park again today. Hello, hello. Hi, Karen. Hi, Louise. Hello, Tammy. Wow, thank you everyone for popping in. Hello, Diane from Michigan. We have Bridget from Germany, Tricia from Washington. Hello, hello. Hi, Chris from Iowa. Hi, Paula. Thank you so much. I'm looking so sunny in my yellow shirt. Yeah. I guess I never wear this shirt, you guys. It's funny that you guys would notice it today. Let's see, who else is with us today? Maureen. Oh, thank you so much for your compliments. I appreciate that. You hope it's bunnies? Sarah says she hopes it's bunnies. Maybe you're hoping that we get some bunny stamp sets. Okay, let me see. Hello, Sherry from Murphy, North Carolina. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Tammy. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I did get it. I did read right. Stampin' Up sends demos a new annual catalog. Yes, absolutely. You will get a new annual catalog if you are a demonstrator, for sure. 4:30-ish in the evening in the UK, Jennifer says. Wow, what a time difference. I know I always say good morning because it's morning here in Calgary. But good evening, good morning, good night. If you're watching me in the middle of the night, I hope I can, encourage you to go back to sleep if that's what you want. Maybe watching a card making video will relax you. I don't know. It relaxes me, that's for sure. All right, let's get started. We're going to, hello, Lynn Ann from Minnesota. Better to make sure all electronics are charged. Yes. See you at 6. Yes, TJ. Yes. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear from everyone to see what people are sad about. There's going to be some sadness, no doubt. Things are leaving, but there's also going to be lots of excitement. Hello, London, Ontario. Hi, Donna from London, Ontario. Hi, Melissa from Pennsylvania. Okay. Hi, Maribel. Thank you. Hello, Betty. Hello, Janet. Hi, Bona. Thank you so much. All the compliments about my yellow shirt. Wow, thanks, guys. You guys are the best. Okay, let's get started here. And I'm going to share a fun card using Sentimental Park. Don't forget, the link is at the bottom of this video. If you want to place an order, if you live in Canada, I can only sell to Canadians. Minimum $60 order. You're going to get 4 card kits in the mail from me. Thank you all so far for everyone who's placed an order in the last 3 days. I'm super excited to see those orders come through, and you make it possible for me to keep doing what I do here full time. So I am so gracious, so grateful for your orders. Thank you so much, you guys. All right, let's get started. Here we go. I'm going to flip the camera and we're going to point you down at my work surface here. Let's see. Yes. Okay. I was like, did I tilt it? Did I? All right. So we're going to play with the dies, but we're going to play with some different ones today. So let's bring these in. We've got Sentimental Park Bundle. So you get the beautiful dies and the gorgeous photopolymer stamp sets. But there's some dies that are included here that I haven't played with yet. There's this big long stem. There's a short stem. Then we've got some blooms here. These little blooms. We're going to play with those today. And you saw me use this one yesterday. I cut this one using layers of basic white, and then I stamped on it multiple times, and that turned out to be a really pretty card. And today we're going to make a really it's going to be a pretty card, of course, but it's we're going to use the products that are featured in this suite. So the Sentimental Park suite is in the mini catalog. Let me just grab that and show you where it is. So on page 31. If you go to order the entire suite, it will give you an error message because these Milky Dots are not available. Okay, but everything else is available. The stunning paper, the navy ribbon, the textured 12 by 12 shimmer paper. We're going to use that today. And there's 2 bundles in the suite. One of them has a punch. The other one has the dies. Okay, so I'm playing with the Sentimental Park bundle that has the dies this week. All right, so from the paper, we're going to play with this pattern right here. We've got a blue, balmy blue pattern. We've got some Night of Navy coming through and some white there. And on the back, it's a very interesting pattern with Evening Evergreen, Pale Papaya, and some balmy blue. So we're going to play with that. I also want to bring in the textured paper. Oh my goodness, it's textured and it's shimmer. You get 3 12 by 12 sheets. No, sorry, 6 sheets, 2 of each color. And look at the shimmer on that. It's textured. It's very, very, it's like corrugated almost, but it's fine corrugated, like really fine texture. And someone asked me, are both sides the same? And I do think they are. It's shimmery on the back as the same as the front, which is really, really nice. So you get 3 colors. We have Shaded Spruce, balmy blue and white. So we're going to play with that today. Love, love, love this paper. I've been using it sparingly because I'm trying to like make it last because I love it. I wonder if that's going to carry over into the annual catalog. I have so many questions that I need answers for today. Okay, so we're going to play with these dies today. We're going to play with this paper, and we've got the green shimmer. Look at that shaded spruce. We've got, what else do I have on my desk? I have my shaded spruce ink pad, my balmy blue ink pad. Again, color refresh today. We're going to find out what colors are staying, which ones are going. Oh, heavens. And which are the new ones that are coming. So lots and lots of changes happening today, guys. Okay, so we've got some scrap paper here. I've got pale papaya, and I've got some balmy blue scrap paper. And I have a thick white card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. We're going to just burnish that score line. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, let's start off with the designer series paper. I'm just going to move all of this over off to the side for a second. We're going to cut this paper, and the measurement for that paper is going to be 3 by 4 1/4, okay? Which is great because you can get 2 out of a sheet, right? So I'm going to pop this into my trimmer, and I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. So I get this nice big strip left over for another card, 4 1/4, and I'm going to turn it. I'm going to cut it at 3 inches, which is fantastic because then you have enough to make 2 cards, right? Because when you cut your cardstock in half, you get 2 pieces of cardstock. This is an extra. I'll put that off to the side. All right, so there's my cutting. I need another piece of paper, basic white, that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. So I got to trim that. So let's see. I got some scrap here. 4 3/4 by 3.5. There we go. That's our basic white layer. Thought I'd trim that in front of you just to show you the measurements. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to put this DSP. It's going to be a front layer going across my card like this. A really nice, bold, shaded spruce color. Really, really pretty. Okay, put my coffee off to the side here. So nothing flies in it. Nothing gets spilled. This is really pretty too. This balmy blue layer is really pretty. Whoops. But we're going to use a little bit of glue here, and we're going to use the shaded spruce pattern to put a little subtle background on this card right across the center. And you can measure if you want to. I'm just kind of eyeballing it and making sure it's centered. And you can also use your grid paper here. You can line it up, make sure you're going across, pick your lines and go across. Okay, so there's my DSP. Now, this piece here, this is going to sit on the front of the card like so. So we've got just a little bit of edges. Now, you could actually, I could have cut these strips to like 1/2 inch and stuck them down on the edges, but I just went with the full piece. So we're just going to put this off to the side. We're going to bring in my mini boss, my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And they announced yesterday, I don't know if I told you guys this on my video or if I found out after the video, I can't even remember. But the Boho Blue Mini, let me grab that. This one here, several of you have asked me, is Stampin' Up! Going to sell that? Are they going to sell it? Well, they announced that they are going to be selling. They do have more inventory, and it's going to be available to demonstrators on April 4th. Okay, because you know, I always talk about as a demonstrator, you get to order early, right? So this is going to be available to demonstrators on April 4th. And then after April 4th, like May 2nd, if there's sufficient inventory left, it will be opened up to customers, okay? Another reason to join as a demonstrator so that you can get your hands on this Boho Blue. If you missed it during Celebration, you have an opportunity to get it now. Okay, so we're going to use this textured paper, and we're going to cut this stem, and we're also going to cut the big one. So I just have a piece here that measures 2 inches by 6. We're going to pop that onto our platform here. And let's see, do we have we have more room on here. Let's get this loaded up. So using this die cut, I need both a balmy blue and a pale papaya. So it is actually strong enough to cut through 2 pieces of cardstock. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to put that right here. Actually, let's put it up here like that. Then I have the outline for the balmy blue right here. We're going to put that on top. And I have this outline. I love this one. There's 2 sizes in the dies. It's like a flower, but it has like little indentations in it. Well, you'll see when I cut it. So I need one of those for pale papaya. All right, I got everything loaded onto this little machine. This little machine packs a punch. Like really, you can do so much with these little mini bosses. All right, so we're lining up and we're going to roll this through. Rolling. And the dies cut through that texture paper, no problem at all. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got the big stem, and you can just use your fingers to make those little pieces pop out. So there's that one. Love the texture. And then there's the other one. All right, so I'm going to keep this because look, there's still room here to cut out other smaller stems if I wanted to. I don't want to waste it. Has anybody else do the same with their specialty paper? You got to hold on to all the pieces, right? Okay, so I'm just taking my blooms off of here, getting everything organized. And then before I swipe my scraps in the garbage, I'm going to put these back into my case because I don't want anything to go missing. Okay, so, all right, we've got that done. Now I can get rid of these pieces and we're going to put this together. So this card is super easy. Once you've got all your die cutting done, it's really comes together quickly. So let me grab the full silicone mat. I'm going to flip these over and we're going to add glue to them. We're going to add glue to the back of the balmy blue, the back of the pale papaya, and the outline. This one right here is going to go on a dimensional. So we can do that first. We're going to pop this one up on top. So it's going to just go like that. And then I'll grab my glue. We'll get my glue flow in here. I've got glue on here and here. And then on the stems, I mean, you could use your adhesive sheet if you wanted to get adhesive all the way down the stem, but I'm a big fan of my liquid glue. I'm just going to come in here and just add glue to these parts, and you can even let it sit for a second and let it partially dry. I find that makes it less messy. So it's totally up to you. You can leave it. And even if it looks dry, like if you forget about it, you go grab a coffee and you come back to your desk. Even if it looks dry, you guys, I've witnessed it, you can still stick things together. They will stick, absolutely. Okay, so we're bringing in that white piece and we're going to pick up the stem here. I'm going to work with the big one first. I'm going to put that right on the right-hand side and we're just going to tap it down. Okay, I used a little extra glue. That's okay. That's what baby wipes are for. I'll bring those in, clean up my fingers. And I noticed I've got a little piece of die cut still in there. I'm just going to pop that out. There it is. Okay. And I'm just going to try and get that little excess glue off. And now we're going to pick up the pale papaya big flower. I'm going to put that up here at the top. And I probably should have lowered this down a little bit. That's okay. We're just going to go with it. It's going to be right at the top of this bud, the green at the top. And then this one is going to go right on top with the dimensional, like that. So it gives lots of texture and well, dimension, right? So we're just layering these flowers together. Then I'm going to put this one right here, my smaller bloom, and then the balmy blue bloom can go here. And then this one's all gluey, so I'm going to use my take your pick tool to pick this one up. And then remember yesterday, some of you found it really funny when I was calling this little I forget who it was said that she would call it a divot. So with the die cut, there's a little tiny, I call it my landmark. There's a divot right there. I was calling it the armpit. I have no idea why I said that, you guys. But whatever makes you understand what you're doing with your dies works, right? So we're going to put that down here. The background die has a divot or an armpit there as well. So we're just tapping that on. And here, I'll hold it closer. You can see, look how fun these flowers are layered together. Oh my gosh, I love it. Now I've done color on color here, but can you imagine how pretty it would be to put like a silver outline on top, or gold if you're into like the foils? It would be so fun, right? Okay, let's flip this over and put some dimensionals on here. I'm just going to wipe up my silicone mat because I've got a little extra glue on there. And we're going to put this onto the card front. Okay, so I've got a pretty big card front here. So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use 5 dimensionals, 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle. Okay, so this is a quick and easy card that you could whip up in no time, and you could get a lot of blooms, a lot of stems from that textured paper. So pretty. Okay, so we're going to put this right on the front of the card, just centering it here, like so. There we go. Oh, I forgot to stamp. I'm supposed to stamp on here. Okay, we're going to have to do this together. I'll have to hold my breath and make sure it works. Okay, so from this Stylish Shapes dies, I have them right here. I'll show you which one I used. I used this one here, the long one, the stitched banner. And it fits so many of these greetings, you guys. These greetings are fantastic in Sentimental Park. You've got everything covered here. Birthday, graduation, anniversary, baby, best wishes. Like, so beautiful. Love, love, love it. Okay, so we're going to do Let's Celebrate. Okay, so because I don't like white on white, I'm going to bring back my silicone mat. And here's my banner. And I'm a big fan of cutting out my die cuts if I can ahead of time. And then using my photopolymer to stamp on top, right? It's just easy. So easy. Okay, so I'm inking up my Let's Celebrate with Shaded Spruce. And I hope I don't have my head in the camera, but here we go. We're going to stamp that right on there. Perfect. I love it. Okay, so now that's going to be my Let's Celebrate. And then I also have the word U from the same stamp set. So there's different fonts here. Love the big U. I actually love the word love over here too. That's such a pretty font. Okay, so I'm bringing in Balmy Blue, and we're going to, this Let's Celebrate is going to sit right here like this. I'm going to kind of tuck it under that flower a little bit. So I'm not sticking it down yet. I'm going to ink up my U, and we're going to stamp that right onto the card front. Now, if you do this card at home, you should probably stamp this before you put it on dimensionals. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Let's see how this goes. Yes, okay, there we go. It worked. Okay, move my ink pads off to the side. I don't need to put my yellow shirt in those ink pads. Okay, so now, here we have it. We're going to bring in those dimensionals again, and we're going to pop this up on dimensionals. And it's quite a big banner, so I'm going to use 3 dimensionals, because the more dimensionals you use, the stronger your card's going to be. It's not going to get flattened out. I think when you go Canada Post, like they go through, you know, they got to go through all kinds of stuff, right, to get to your recipient. So you want to make sure if it goes through any wheels or any rollers at the post office, it's not going to get flattened out. So use lots of dimensionals, right? Don't be skimpy with your dimensionals is what I'm trying to say. So there's my front of my card. All that's left, you guys, on this card is some bling. And I'm bringing in, I thought I would pull in the Glossy Dots assortment. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of my video, the, what are they called? The adhesive back Milky Dots are not available, so that's going to hinder you from purchasing the entire suite, but that is the only part of the suite that you cannot get. You can still get the paper, the dies, the stamps, all of it. But I thought these are fun because we've got blue ones here, and we even have yellow. But I'm just going to stick to the blue today because it kind of goes with the theme of my card. So I'm going to grab the 2 little ones here. I'm going to use this one on my blue flower, a little tone on tone. And I'm going to put a blue one up here too. I thought about putting a yellow, but it might be too stark for the color of this one. So there we have it, you guys. Such an easy card, and you could totally change this up with any of your DSP that you have at home. Change up the colors. This is a totally duplicatable, easy card. You could make a ton of these cards in no time, right? So hi, everybody that's popping in. Hi, Charlene, first live I have caught in a while. Hello from Gander Bay, from Newfoundland. Yay. Lois. Oh, hi, Lois. Joining us from the Foothills Hospital. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Rebecca. The ink refill is not available, but no longer available. It may be staying. Oh, I'm not sure, Rebecca. I'll have to go back and check your comments. You can't wait to order the mini boho. Yes, Krista, if you are a demonstrator, you'll be able to order your very own. So if you're a demonstrator and you're watching, you're going to want to get on the ball as soon as April 4th hits, because if you want to get that blue boho mini, you're going to need to grab it quickly, right? So that's exciting news. And I wanted to thank you for joining me today for this fun card. You know that when you get this designer series paper, you get 4 sheets of each style. So you can actually make 8 of these cards out of 1 pack of designer series paper because it's cut at 3 inches by 4 1/4. Love that measurement. Now there was a little extra. So what I did was I cut it, let's put this back together. I cut it like this, right? So there's the 6 by 6 piece back together again. You've got this strip left over. So if you like to do the inside of your card, you could cut a strip to go on here. You could cut another panel of white and pop it up on dimensionals. You could put a panel across the bottom. You could use this on your envelope. So don't waste it, right? When you cut your 6 by 6 paper, you're going to have lots to be able to embellish. And you know, you could even use your die cuts and cut out, let's bring those back. You can cut out some of your banners here using those die cuts. Possibilities are endless. These 3 banners, I am so, not banners, but the 3 layering dies, I'm so in love with them. So there we have it, you guys. Let me just flip you around here. Thank you all for joining me today on this Wednesday, middle of the week. I don't know what it feels like. Does it feel like Monday? It feels like Tuesday because Stampin' Up! Is giving us so many new announcements today, and that usually happens on Tuesday in the Stampin' Up! World. But it is Wednesday, and it's going to be an exciting day and an exciting rest of the week. Let me be honest, it's going to be exciting right up until April, right up until May when this catalog goes live, right? So I'm super excited. If you have questions about anything that's happening with Stampin' Up!, please reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. And I wish you all a fabulous day, and I hope you'll come back and join me again tomorrow morning for another Sentimental Park card. And I will see you then. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.